Here postgame with head coach Kyle Rechlicz following Milwaukee's 69-63 win over Cleveland State. Coach, it was another comeback win over Cleveland State.
Feels good to get back to our winning ways and to have a team that is, playing a little bit more consistent, especially in the second half. I am really impressed with how we came out from the locker room. It was, one of those kind of heat check talks and, just kind of talking to them about how we just were so much better than how we were playing. I knew with our seniors and how they're feeling about this season and how they really want to win, that they would motivate the team to find a way.
It certainly felt like that. I mean, your team scored 31 points in the third quarter, a lot of that coming from your seniors, Jenny Lindner with finishing with most of her points in the second half, Steph Kostowitz with 10 points, 17 rebounds, again, most of it coming in the second half. What did they bring to your team tonight?
Well, the biggest part about the second half was just our intensity picked up and our aggressiveness picked up. And, I talked to them just about, in the locker room, just about, who do we want to be, kind of that mentality. And then I left the locker room and I told them that we would knock at 4 minutes, but that they needed to figure it out. And so I let them have those 3 minutes to kind of decide what team they wanted to be when they came out in the second half. And I think we hit our first 10 shots of the second half. And it was definitely sparked by Jenny at the start because she hit a couple threes. Even one of them was really deep. Just kind of took it upon herself to start the scoring run going. But everybody got in the mix. Every one of our starters scored during that. And even Kelsey, our sixth man coming off the bench, hit a huge three at the top of the key to keep the run going. So I just think that, right now we're at this part of our season, where every time you step on the court, it matters. Our seniors are starting to feel that kind of, it's coming to an end pressure, and they don't want to let any of those moments go to waste.
I know you talked about it was you let the team talk to themselves. What was the difference between the first half, kind of the team struggling offensively, and between erupting for 31 points in that third quarter?
Well, against the zone, we did switch up our offense a little bit just to see if something else would work, and it worked really well for us. So we were able to get some isolations in the post up off that, and also to get some shooters in the corners, which was great. And we were getting the right people to take the right shots at the right time. And then, defensively, we just, we had our edge. I mean, it was almost like the light switch turned on, and we understood what we needed to do and how tight we needed to be to Livingston and Abshaw. And our team just really locked into the defensive game plan. That was a defense that we actually hadn't played. We put it in a practice yesterday, so it was something a little bit new. So I knew it would take a little bit of time for us to get it going, but they were really locked into it. We didn't switch out of it in the till the end of the game. We played it the entire second half. So I was really proud of them for that aspect. And then again going back to the offensive end, I think once you have one player or two players start to get hot, teams can feed off that, and the energy was great. Our bench was amazing. I know they didn't get to play a ton this game, but I have so much respect for the energy they gave. I mean, I was consistently hearing like Ryan Johnson on the bench, Brandy Bisping, Lizzie Odegaard. I mean, they were smiling, they were cheering, they were really happy for their family members. We call ourselves a family, so they were really happy for their family members, and even though they weren't on the court, they were a huge part of this win.
And another big part of the win, as you talked about, was the three-point shooting. Third straight game with hitting at least 10 threes. It seems like your team is really finding their stroke from deep lately.
Yeah, we're getting into a rhythm, which is great. And I credit our team for that. They're the ones that are getting in the gym to get extra shooting workouts in. They're taking it upon themselves to make sure that they're ready to go by game time. They're getting in with our coaches, and our point guards have struggled a little bit from the outside. They're probably getting the most shots out of anybody right now, and so for each of them to hit a three tonight was huge. Again, that just builds the confidence as we continue this road trip to IUPUI.
Congrats on the win, Coach.
Thank you.